Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you 20 plus best tips and tricks for the Huawei Mate S. So let's just quickly start off with the tip number one, which is the screenshot. So how to take a screenshot on the Mate S. So first off, you can use the manual way by holding down the power and the volume down key at the same time, as you can see there. Or you can use the special way, which is the double knock to take the screenshot. You can double knock the display like this. Oops, I accidentally turned on the magnification. But if you double tap, just double tap like this, and as you can see, it takes the screenshot. So that was the first tip. Moving towards the next tip, which is related to the lock screen. Now if you press the lock screen button here, power button, at the bottom right, really above the Huawei logo, you can see there's like a thing that you can pull up like this. So by the lock screen, from the lock screen, you can actually access the camera, the flashlight, the calculator. Also you can record the audio, so you can also record audio of your friend or whatever instantly without even unlocking the phone. So that's pretty nice, spy type of way. And then also moving towards the next tip, which is related to one of the best features on this phone, which is the fingerprint sensor right on the back. So to set up the fingerprint sensor, all you need to do is go down here in the settings, go down to the option where you can see the fingerprint ID. Now here you can mess up with the fingerprint management and add your fingerprint sensor. If you already have it, it's gonna ask the pin code or passcode. So after typing that, you can add up to 5 fingerprint readers. So up to 5 fingers actually. So yeah, that's that. And you can also mess up with these cool gestures like swipe to bring down the notification center, the notification panel, and then also you can use it to answer calls, take photos and videos, browse photos. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now the next tip for you guys is basically related to the home screen. So of course it's pretty easy to use this UI, but of course if you still have problems getting used to it, you can actually go into settings. Then you can find an option called as home screen style. You can have it on the simple mode. This will going to allow you to have a really simple mode, music and everything, it's just really simple. You don't have to do like scrolling and everything, so you can have that. Next tip is also pretty nice with this Mate S phone. That of course I don't have the SIM card at the moment, so it's related to the SIM card. If you go into display, you got the option for the display network speed. Now if you turn it on, it's going to display the network speed here. So of course I don't have my SIM card at the moment, so it will display the speed here, the download speed and all that, if you have the data connectivity available. So yeah, that's also available. And the next tip here is also right in front of you, which is the indicator light. Now by default it has this indicator light where it kind of notifies you that your notification is pending and all that, but of course you can turn it off to prevent the more battery loss. So yeah, that's that. Moving towards the next tip, which is related to the battery. You can actually see which application is taking the consumption, your energy, your battery, which application is taking the consumption. So if you just scroll down and let's see, we got the option for the battery here somewhere. There you go. If you go into battery, no, not in the battery. If you go into power saving, if you scroll down and you see that consumption level, now you can actually see which application is taking how much energy out of your phone. So as you can see, Viber and all those applications, even though I'm not using Viber, I haven't signed in, it's still using 0.02% of my battery. So that's also some information that you can see. And also here you can mess up with the these nice power saving mode. You can also have the ultra power saving mode enabled. That will increase the battery life, as you can see, 12 or 35 minutes. It will going to give you some basic features like calling and all that. So that's that. And also, if we talk about the next tip, which is of course a lot of people kind of complains about the benchmarks scores that are low, and that's also a mistake that I made previously when I did the comparison of speed. So by default your phone is set to smart mode, which is basically the mode where you can have your battery will be conserved and you might not get the best performance out of your phone. So to get the best performance out of your phone, you can have it on performance, which is of course this will going to give you the maximum performance, and of course you'll have better gaming performance and of course better benchmark scores. So let's move towards the next step, which is of course if you are going to install like cracked applications other than the Play Store, and of course by default Android will not going to allow you to install that. So what you need to do is go into settings, then security, and enable this option called as unknown sources. This will allow you to install all those cracked applications, so that's pretty clever. And the next tip here, which is the dual window, one of the best software features here with the Mate S. You can take advantage of this 3 GB of RAM by holding down the multitasking button. As you can see, it's going to give you a split screen view. Click on the application that you want to split screen. So as you can see on the top I got my gallery, and on the bottom I got my browser going. As you can see, it's GSM Arena opened up. I can read everything without any problem. You can see Galaxy S7 rumors and next gen graphics. So pretty interesting news going on. OnePlus X review, really awesome. And of course I can interact with the gallery. So without any problem, without any effort, Mate S can handle the dual window. And also the next tip is related to the big size. Of course, if you have any problem using its big size, you can have the one-handed operation mode enable, where you can just swipe it like this to have one-handed operation mode enable. So for some reason it's not working at the moment. Maybe it's related to a restart. So if you scroll down and go into one hand UI, you can turn it on, and you can also turn it on for the keyboard. They're going to shift the keyboard to the right. So if you swipe like this, it will going to work, but somehow it's not working on my phone. I don't know why, but maybe it will work after a reboot. So let's move towards the next step, which is related to those people who have problem with their eyes, who want to see the text bigger. So you can go here into accessibility, and here you have the option called as magnifying gesture. Now if you turn it on and if you triple tap the display like this, now you got, if you triple tap the display like this, now you have a magnified type of UI. You can move the display like this with the 3 fingers like this. So it's pretty nice. If you have problem with your eyes, you can use this mode, and if you triple tap again, it will going to come out of that magnifying mode. So that's pretty nice. Moving towards the next step, which is related to the customization. Now if you hold down the screen like this, you got the option for transition. If you click it, you got different transition like perspective, windmill, and all that. You select that and you will notice that effect, as you can see here, that fade type of effect. So that's pretty nice. You can also go into the more setting, where you can mess up with the home screen loop. That basically means that you can have endless scroll. You can also go back here again. I'm just going to show you a little bit more stuff there. Going into more setting, you can also have the option of shake to arrange home screen icons. You can also change the home layout, auto align option. So that's awesome. Lots of tweaks that you can mess up with. And the next tip for you guys is basically also related to customization, which is the wallpaper. So if you lock the screen like this, you can see of course it's not going to change the wallpaper because I have the fingerprint sensor set up. But if I go into if I hold the screen, if I go into wallpapers, I can mess up with these cool wallpapers like shake to change, random change. If I turn them on, my phone will automatically going to change the wallpaper randomly. So it will give me a kind of like a neat view. So of course I'm tired of seeing this wallpaper, but of course my phone can randomly change the wallpaper for me. I can also shake the device to change the wallpaper. So as you can see, it works absolutely fine. Takes some time, but it works. And also that's one of the best features of this emotion UI. And let's move towards the next tip, which is related to navigation bar. Now if you go into main settings and if you scroll down, you'll find an option called as one hand UI. Now if you not this one, if you scroll down a little bit, yeah, here we have above the one hand UI we got navigation bar. Now you can change the buttons, so by default these are the best combination, but if you are used to the different combination, then you can have that, so that's also nice. Now if we talk about the the next tip, which is also related to the motion or the special feature of the phone. So if you go into motion, if you go here, you got ton of options. The best one that I like is double touch to turn on the screen. Now of course you have the fingerprint sensor set up, but if you don't really want to press this home key, you can use this one to turn on the screen. That's pretty nice. And you also have the shake to rearrange option, raise to ear to answer the call. Very nice tweaks there that you can have fun with. Also, there's like a feature that I haven't talked about in my other videos, which is related to voice wake up. Now, I got this voice wake up. This is actually the command called as OK Emmy. So as you can see, it works pretty nicely. I can ask her to tell me weather. So it's not as good as S-Voice or Siri, but it's still there, and Huawei is working on it. And they will make it more better with the software update, maybe add some new features and all that. Also, the next tip is basically if you are living in Russia or place or Sweden where there is like really cold, then you can have the gloves mode enable. If you go into under the smart assistance option, if you go into more, you can turn on this option, gloves mode, that basically increases the performance of your display. You can use your phone even with your gloves on, so that's nice. That's pretty convenient. And also we have touch disable mode. When your phone is in bag or pocket, you can enable this, and your phone will not going to have random touches, so that's also nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I think like those were almost 20 plus tips and tricks that you can have fun with your Mate S. And if you want me to make any specific video for you guys, you can also comment down below. Also, if you enjoyed, please share it, please like it, and also click the subscribe button down below. Subscribe now if you haven't, for daily tech videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.